So, today is March 5th. I have a couple of things to do today. I have to go to the library and pay a fine. And the reason I have to pay a fine is because I want to become a librarian, and the library that I need to pay the fine at is in the same system as the library I'm putting an application in to be a librarian, which is going to be awesome because I've always wanted to be a librarian because I love books. We have a really, really big library, the Lake County Library by us, which I have 3 libraries that are really close to me, and then there are multiple ones in the area that I can go to because I have, like, the Indiana State Library card. I have access to all the libraries in Indiana. That's really hot. Okay, that was embarrassing. I'm gonna actually apply at the Crown Point Library. So, I'm gonna go do that now. I'm gonna take my dog for a walk, which I may or may not shoot footage of that, and then I'm gonna go shoot footage with me turning in the application to be a librarian. So as you probably noticed, it's a really small library, but it's a small community library, and it's attached to a much larger library, which I'm going to be applying to right now. Oh my god! And the second I walked in, as I showed you, there's an abundance of Catherines right there! Gee! Nurse Criteria! Rock on! I get to read my first John Green book. And, I, of course, took a small little tour of my library, which was small but exciting. So not only do I get to apply to be a librarian, but I get to read a John Green book. First fun. And I'm kind of excited. Yeah, I'm excited. Bye. So I just got back from my walk with my dog, and I feel the need to vlog, because something happened on my walk that I'm not cool with. As I was actually getting to the park, which is just a short walk down my street between 2 houses, I ran into my neighbor, who actually lives on one of the 2 houses I have to walk past to get into the park, who was walking his Jack Russell mix, or purebred, I'm not really sure. And, they did something that, yeah, he was walking his dog, and because my dog and I were walking behind him, his Jack Russell, which are naturally, to my knowledge, naturally high-strung animals, freaked out, started barking at my dog and jumping up and around his leash, which was actually a harness, which is good, because what he did would have probably killed the dog if it hadn't been a harness around his body. He kept yelling the dog's name and yanking the leash to get him to stop, to the point he yanked the leash so hard the dog flipped over, hit his head, and then righted himself, and then did this. And did this until the dog wouldn't freak out, and then stopped and turned to me and goes, "Could you hang back? Because your dog's freaking out my dog. Okay?" And I'm like, didn't say anything. I just stopped so the dog would stop being abused. My feelings about animals are about the same thing I feel about children. 1, if you have to abuse either one of them to get them to behave, you shouldn't have them. And 2, don't blame other people if your child or animal is not behaving. Yeah. I was actually really interested in getting to know this particular neighbor because he seemed sort of nerdy. But now I'm not. His mom has also walked her 2 dogs and freaked out on me on more than one occasion because her dogs freak out when they see my dog, but my dog is really well behaved, as I've mentioned in my blogs before. So I don't really have to worry. He whines a little bit like, "Hey, please, can I go play with them?" Because he really likes other dogs. And I'm like, no, you're going to sit here. And I make him sit. And you're going to wait until they go away because they don't want you interacting with their animal. And he does. He whines a little bit, but he behaves. He doesn't freak out. And I don't know if it's because my dog is not as high of an energy dog as Jack Russell Terriers. I don't know. Half lab, half chow. Under 2 years old. I'd say he still has plenty of energy. Of course, my theory on why some people have to abuse their animals to make them behave is because they don't spend enough time with their animals, or they haven't trained their animals, so their animals don't want to listen to their owners because they don't have that bond or connection with them. And I can't imagine owning an animal, or even a child, without wanting to love on them all the time. I don't. I see small children, and of course with the permission of their parents, I pick them up and throw them on my shoulders, we play games, we run around. I specialize, because I'm such a high energy person, in exhausting small children and puppies. Like John Green says, small people who have the same amount of awesome as bigger people, it's just more compact and fantastic. So I love playing with children. And I love playing with animals, because they're also So, that's my little rant today. I wonder if, I don't think my neighbor will ever watch this, so I don't think I'll ever have to deal with that, but if he does, so you did, you're a jerk. A really big jerk. So I'm ashamed to say that I never made it to the library today. Well, to the second library to turn in my application, because I did my vlogging about the guy who abused his dog, and yeah, as I was letting it download so that I had enough space on my memory card to actually take video at the library, I got distracted by YouTube for 4 hours. So I will have to go and put my application in tomorrow, which gives me less of a chance of actually getting it. I do this all the time, and I hate it. Like, I feel bad. I feel like beating myself up over this. And my arm is moving because there's a dog who came in from outside and is apparently affection starved, as dogs typically are. So outside of that, tomorrow, not only will I be turning in my application, Sozie and Kai will be coming over to do the intro for our collaboration channel, the Fiction 3, and Kai will actually get to be, like, in her own part of the video segment, so it's really cool. I'm really excited about that. Oh, side note, I've actually made a lot more footage than I put on. I've actually made like 2 or 3 days worth of stuff, but I look at it and I get nervous and don't put it up. So if you're watching and you like these and you want to see the stuff that I haven't posted because I'm a fraidy cat, like a scaredy baby, as Sozie would say, please let me know, and I will try to put it on. And, yeah, time for puppies. Are you cute? You look like you're cute. Oh, you might be cute. Are we gonna play ring around the camera thing? I think we are. I'm gonna back this up. Over here, come on. Okay. Sit. Oh, you missed it.